With what Liema did last night, getting a punishment and a single strike is basically a slap on the wrist. First things first, let me take you back to what actually happened. So we all know that last week Sunday, Lawrence stirred drama between Jareed and Liema, who are in a relationship. So Lawrence asked Mpumi about a certain housemate who has a wandering eye. And Mpumi said that this housemate is Jareed and the wandering eye is actually directed to her, obviously. So during this week, Jareed has been busy in the house. He's been flirting and also giving Mpumi more attention. It wasn't enough that Mpumi was already shaking Jareed and Liema's relationship. Els also had to be involved in the equation. Now let me tell you how Els actually got involved in all of this. Well guys, we all know that Daki is a disruptor, and the main reason for a disruptor in the house is to cause havoc. So Daki was given an instruction by Big Brother to spread rumors which are not true about certain housemates in order to scatter certain ships, whether they are platonic or not. So Daki, being the smart disruptor that he is, he knew that in order for rumors to spread quickly in the house, the first person that he has to tell, it has to be Bale, because Bale usually gossips. Daki went to Bale and told her that Jareed is actually interested in Els and they've shared a kiss before. Bale had to spread these rumors and she also told Els, of which Els is a flirt, and she was very much interested in this. This rumor also came to Liema, and she had to confront Jareed about this, and Jareed denied everything because it was not true at all. But Liema kept saying that she doesn't believe Jareed. Now this is where all the drama began. So yesterday night, all the housemates were happy at their pool party because it was their first time winning the wager task. So during their wager task, there was a certain song that they were singing, of which I'm not quite certain about the language that they were using, but if it's translated to English, it is actually a subtle jab towards a person who is actually in a relationship. And with knowing the drama that has been going on between Liema and Jareed's relationship, everybody knew that this subtle jab was actually directed to Liema. Now, Liema got pissed and she left the party and went inside the house. After that incident, everything went south. Liema was pissed. She went inside the house. Jareed had to follow her. And the other housemates were busy throwing subtle jabs at her, of which it was provocation enough. Well, later on, Jareed and Liema had to come back to the party. Just after a few minutes, Els went up to Jareed and spoke to him. Then she told Jareed that may he accompany her back into the house because he needs Jareed to take something for her on top of the fridge. Mind you, Els is shorter than Jareed. So Jareed followed Els into the house. Immediately, Liema had to follow them too. Another drama began between Liema and Els because Liema had to ask Els if is she after her man. Well, it was quite clear that Liema wasn't going to enjoy the party at all. Just to cut the story short, after the pool party, Liema caught Els and Jareed sharing a kiss in one of the bedrooms. Actually, the bedroom that is next to the changing room. When Liema walked in on them, they immediately stopped. And Liema said to them, well, this is awkward. You guys can continue with whatever that you were doing. All of this happened in the presence of Bale. Well, guys, a few moments before this happened, Bale was actually talking to Liema and telling her to calm down, that she mustn't allow Mpumi and Els to get under her skin and all of that. She was basically being a big sister to Liema. When she saw Jareed and Els sharing a kiss, she was actually defeated. What was even more shocking is that Jareed and Els actually continued kissing each other after Liema told them to not stop because of her. Mpumi came in and saw what was actually happening and asked Jareed if is he not bothered with all of this, and Jareed said he actually doesn't mind. That's when Ome also kissed Jareed just after Els kissed him. Well, all of this saliva sharing was actually happening right in front of Liema. If there's one thing I can tell you about a man is that he will embarrass you and he will actually leave you stranded in a desert without water, because what Jareed did to Liema at this very moment, it can never be explained. Well, after some time, that's when we saw Jareed and Liema having a heated argument in the changing room. That's when Liema was actually retaliating to all of this that happened yesterday night. So Liema spat on Els. She spat on Jareed not even once but twice, and the other housemates whom were trying to calm her down. After all this altercation, Big Brother had to call Liema into the diary room, and that's when the drama ended. But we all knew that this had to come with severe consequences. Big Brother also called Mpumi, Jareed, and Snaye into the diary room, but unfortunately he didn't share with us how he managed to resolve this issue and actually calm down Liema, who was fuming. Well, we've been waiting to hear Big Brother's decision with this incident, because we all know that this was violation of Big Brother's rules. So Big Brother just announced that Liema is actually getting a single strike with a punishment. My question is, what if the gender had been reversed? Will the punishment be the same? Big Brother's decision actually showed that there is no gender equality in this society. His show has shown that it favors females over males, and that is actually a disgrace. Anyways, guys, that is my point of view with saying that Big Brother has favoritism. I don't know about what you guys think, but that is what I actually think about this entire decision that Big Brother took today. Well, guys, feel free to share with me if you do feel the same way that I do, or you beg to differ. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Bye.